What's going on, guys? Spencer Clays here. Today we're going to talk about how to grow a home service business from scratch. So for those who don't know, I run a home service business, roof and gutters typically, but we're growing a holiday lighting branch. And also I moved about 2.5 hours away from where I used to be, setting up in a brand new town, starting completely from scratch. Built a new website, built a new Facebook page, got some new magnetic logos for the trucks so I can peel them on, peel them back off, and got like hundreds of yard signs on the way. So we're going to kind of talk about what we're doing. I just closed 2 jobs, so it's things are going good. These are lighting jobs. I have a ton of other videos on exactly how to set the lights up, but we were doing like permanent lights. We're also doing like the temporary Christmas lights, and we have these brand new, actually in this box here. These are the color changing lights. So these are like kind of Christmas lights, but they come with an app, and you can also change them out. So let me drive through this roundabout. And I kind of just want to talk about a little bit of the mentality of starting from scratch, because honestly, one of the best things about having a business, specifically home service, is the recurring work is so good. Like I make this kind of meme video all the time where it's like, don't overthink business. You just need 100 clients that pay you on average $1,000, and that's 100 grand per year. And people are always like, oh, like you say that like it's easy. But it's fucking true. 100 clients that pay you $1,000 per year. Like, you can't find 100 people in your city that really fuck with you. Excuse my language. I'm trying to clean up the vocabulary a little bit. I got kids, and I mean, he can't really speak very much yet, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want him to look back and like a bunch of potty mouth. So anyways, the point is, it is really, like when you really start to break it down. So this year I kind of have a goal. Okay, if I can just add an extra 20, 30, 40 new clients recurring in this new town, that will be a win. And so then each year you should be doubling that amount, especially with holiday lights. You know, you talk to one neighbor per client, you put up yard signs, you get just starting to grow your presence. Doubling your business is not that hard. So especially, you know, let's say we do get 30 clients this year. 30 clients, and every job's not gonna be $1,000, maybe $800, maybe $700, maybe, I mean, the one I just closed was $1,300. The one we did yesterday was $3,400, but those are with lighting. There's a lot more expenses. So, and you know, we'll see. Maybe we end up doing even better than we thought. The lighting is weird right now. There's a lot of fires are going on right now. The fires are really bad, so there's a lot of smoke in the air. So we're actually not even going to be doing the job that I just closed for a couple of days. We're gonna let the smoke clear up a bit. I'm not too worried about it, but the client was, and she's like, I really don't want you working out there when the smoke is so bad. And I was like, she's very sweet. So I'm like, yeah, sounds good. I have to get a couple things for the lights anyways. But, yeah, the point of that, you don't need this $1 million business right off the bat. It's not going to happen. And you don't need to think of it in that terms. You need to think of getting one good client at a time, and on a consistent basis. Right now we're running Facebook ads. The Facebook ads are doing pretty darn good. Like the cost per message it started out really well. We got a bunch of messages first day at like $5 to $6 each. And then like literally another day, we didn't get a single message. And then the next day I got like a couple messages. So now we're at like an average of like $10 per message, but we've closed 2 jobs for like, what, $5,000 or something. So make several $1,000s just from spending $70 on ads or $80 on ads, whatever we spend. So yeah, advertising is pretty sweet when it's working, especially when you're selling a higher ticket product. Like I love lights because it's just like cool. Like these lights are going to be up for years to come. The permanent lights as well, they come with like a 5-year warranty. So it's a lot easier to sell these, and people don't mind paying, because yeah, $3,400, like that's a steal, honestly, because it's like 12 years of lighting that they're not going to have to mess with it. We'll take care of any issues that go wrong for the warranty time. And anyways, I'm going to get into the nitty gritty of like lights, because I could talk about lights all day long, because I've been going way into that. But the point about home services is start building your clientele, have a great customer experience. And another thing too I love about a small town is you can drive to every quote and you can talk to the client. Like they invited me in their home. We're sitting down. They offered me water. We're just hanging out. I'm asking them how everything's going. And this is another thing that I kind of learned recently about like how to sell better. And it's really not about selling anything. You're not trying to sell the product. You're not selling the features. it's a personal relationship that you're building with these clients. They need to trust you. They need to like you, because especially if something goes wrong, especially with like lights or roofs or gutters, if something goes wrong, they have to know that they can call you. So that building that trust is honestly the most important thing. If you're like a fly by night kind of guy, and now we have like the logos on the truck, it's just such a better, cleaner operation. People can feel that. They know that if they have any issues, they can call you. And that's the type of mentality that you need to have. It's not this quick burn, like, oh, I'm just going to make a ton of money from this side hustle this year. It's like, okay, how many clients can I build up over the next 3, 4, 5 years? Because then, in 5 years, you could have $1 million business. Maybe not collectively each year, but if just speaking to, like, I talked to like a private equity at one point, they can do like 3x multiplier. So I think if you have like a $300K recurring business, that's about $1 million. They can put that at about $1 million if they give you a 3x multiplier. But anyways, not trying to sell this business yet. Obviously not. We just freaking started it, man. Calm down. So anyway, so Facebook ads are great. We got some yard signs coming in. I'm not a huge yard sign guy in the past, but I am becoming one because I've seen a lot of people just fucking crush with them. And so we got 300 on the way. I got some kids already lined up. Some of my wife's cousins, they're like 17, 18. They got driver's licenses. They're ready to work, ready to put some signs out. So excited to have that going. And so yard signs, Facebook ads, built the website. The website is going live right now. It takes no time at all. I have one of my website guys doing it right now because I was working on it, and I'm not a design guy. I thought I had a good website, but my wife was like, this looks like not that good. So we're having him do it, and she's tweaking some of the colors. But we use Go Exterior Pro, which is a Go High Level white label. So if you guys want an account, there's literally a 14-day free trial. You can get down below, build your website template. There's a whole ton of templates. You just copy and paste all your photos over there. Get a website up. And because also for holiday lights too, it's good to have a separate website, or at least very least a landing page so people can see all your work. Very important. Next, we have to set up the Google My Business. So I'll let you guys know how that process goes, because from what I heard, they can be a pain. And the reason I say that is because I have like 5 Google My Businesses, but every year it gets harder to do. Google is starting to crack down. I remember back in the day when you used to just get a postcard, and then you used to have to take a photo, and now it's like a full video and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. But Google My Business is going to be very important. We're going to start stacking the reviews, get the review cards, make sure we're getting a review from every single happy client. Very important. But these are just the basics, man. Like, it's not that hard. Like, it's I kind of want to end with this thought of, like, I had this the other day. I was like, man, I remember like having a job, and like it would be like 2 weeks solid of training before they would even let you do anything. And this was like back when I worked at the tire shop. It's like 2 weeks of training just to learn how to change tires, when it's like here we're starting like a 6-figure business, and I can learn how to do it in like a day or two. I can get the business all set up in like a day or two. Like, what other business on the planet can you get started, get it right away, and start getting clients and start making money? Like, it is one of the best things on the planet, especially if you know what you're doing. Like, obviously I've done this before. I'm not saying that if you're brand new and you haven't never done anything, it's not going to take a few weeks to get the hang of it, a few months to really start getting momentum. Obviously I've done this before, so I know, like, no one else, most people aren't going to just book $6,000 of jobs in their first week of doing this. So don't want to set that expectation, but this type of thing is possible. And even me, I look at guys who've been doing this for only a couple years longer than me. They're doing like $300,000, $500,000, $800,000 of lighting jobs and home service stuff. And it's like, shoot, even I got to step my game up as well. But the point is, anyone can do this. If you can build a basic website, if you can run basic Facebook ads, if you can put up yard signs, and we haven't even done half those things yet. This is just from Facebook ads. And so we'll talk about some of the other marketing methods in the next video. I'll give you guys an update, but just kind of putting this out there, starting from scratch, a home service business, kind of documenting my progress. And then, this will be kind of fun. At the end of the year, we can kind of look back and see how much money we made, and it'll be cool. So yeah, stay tuned for the journey, guys. Obviously, if you guys need a website, down below, it comes with the full Go High Level CRM at a steal of a price. So check that out. Follow along for the journey. See you guys there. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to the Spencer Clay Show. That's all for now. See you in the next episode. Peace.